Okay, so sorry about that. Had a false start. Wanted to get the title right. I messed up the first time. I am dealing with some computer issues, so I'm working with a new browser and had a little, just a small glitch there. But we're getting set up right now. Pretty much set up. So this is gonna be a little different today because I'm gonna thread this keyboard under the camera. It's gonna be a little different today because we're doing just the bat, and as always with the bats, if I want to show you the whole thing, it takes a little bit of extra effort. So before we do that, we'll go through real quick and randomize. So let me grab my names, and this is a first letter random. So the spots are A and N, B and O, C and P, D and Q, E and R, F and S, G and T, H and U, I and V, J and W, K and X, L and Y, M and Z. And if you know your alphabet, you probably have figured out how I came up with that list. Not rocket science there. There is not a checklist for the leaf bats that I'm aware of. So this may look a little bit different to you. Let me get it set up first, and then I forgot to share out the link. Let me do that real quick. Not that we'll be on very long. I'm really just trying to squeeze this in tonight in between Ben at Midwest Box Breaks is doing, and I know a lot of people are following and watching that right now, but he just finished up some baseball. He's doing some football right now, and then he's going to go back to baseball tonight. So I thought I'd squeeze this in while he's doing football for people who are interested in perhaps just the baseball. Then they can kick over to my stream and watch this for a minute. So hey Smash. All right, let me send out a message that I'm live first. Almost forgot to do that. My keyboard's upside down. Makes it a little harder. And put on the tweeter real quick. Am I the only one who calls it the tweeter? I remember when Twitter first came out, people didn't know if the verb of sending a tweet was tweeting or twittering or twitting. It was a whole thing. Anyway, so let me go back and copy my spots again. Copy. And I can close that. And then let's do this. Okay, let me get so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. Whoa. I don't want to shrink it that much. Here, let me do it this way instead. It's interesting. So I'm using Firefox instead of Chrome right now, and the browser controls are going to be a little different. But anyway, let me share what I'm viewing so you guys can see as well. And then we'll get the random done, and then we'll crack this bat open after I just show you that it's sealed and all of that fun stuff. Let's see, chat. Let's find our chat window. Okay, so I mean it's not really chat right now because I'm doing a giveaway, but can I not? Oh, I locked it. I don't know why I care that it's resized that tiny amount, but whatever. Anyway, so here's our list of names. I did have a question about that earlier, where hold on, let me make sure we can see everything. Where I wasn't sure if I had sold all but one spot or all but two spots. So if I accidentally put someone in here twice, it's fine because I haven't oversold. I just didn't want to. I may have undersold it, in which case someone would have gotten a free spot, but I just didn't want to oversell it. So it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Okay. We're only going to roll 4 times. Real quick, I'm going to pop back over. Make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. I don't see any chat history here, but that's fine. Okay. So we're going to give it a description. All right. And we'll start it. Okay, so here's our spot list, and then at the bottom, the code is AMJEOJ, so it's almost Joe Jam backwards. Hey, John. We just did random. Let me paste that in here real quick so we can match up the initials. Okay, so there's our order. A and N going to Gem. These are Jen. I mean, these are first initials, by the way. So it's whatever the first initial is goes to that spot. So if the first initial is if it's an Adam or a Nick, then it's going to be Jen, for example. Or like if it's a Charlie or Patrick, it's going to Brian G. So. Appreciate Brian G picking up some extra spots. I know everyone's eager to get this break happening, and so it's nice to be able to close it today. Let me make sure that I can see here what you guys are seeing. All right, so I'll try to, before I open it, I'll try and show you the leaf seal on it. Get my arm out of the way. So there's the sealed tape from Leaf. Kind of see it's sealed, and then of course both ends. You can't open it from the end if the tape is sealed there. Let's show the other side. This is a 1-box break, which was listed on the listing, but we did pull a very nice trout bat. And there's other out of last year's. I have no idea what's in this year's other than, well, actually, usually they have a teaser sheet. And I didn't even see a teaser. Let me try and keep this on camera while I flip it over. And as I've done before, I'll try to show you the bat so you can take a guess at the signature. Before I show you who it is. That's nice. All right. It's a Pro Stock Louisville Slugger. And I'll move the box out of the way. There's no cert or anything in the box, but save that box for shipping. So I'll show you the autograph, and then you can take a guess at who that autograph is. Any guesses? You can probably take a pretty good guess at who won. And I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing the name, well, maybe not. Yakub H. has the B or O letter spot. I'll give it a second if anyone wants to take a guess. I'm trying to keep the video short, both so that you guys can get back to watching Ben pull 800 one-of-ones tonight. I don't know what he's doing. Just going crazy pulling one-of-ones. And so I can go eat dinner. Anyway, here's who it is. There's a weird... Oh, that's interesting. So I just noticed this as I was turning over. He put an extra little mark on the bat after he signed it, I guess. I don't know what that does to the value, but there's the name on the bat. Billy Williams. And I don't even remember who Billy Williams played for. I'm going to have to look that up real quick. Just because I'm curious. I'm not always familiar with who played on what teams, so throws me off a little bit sometimes. Billy Williams, American baseball athlete for the Cubs. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1987 with 426 home runs. Not bad. So congrats, Yakub. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right, and I'll have to figure out if you found me through Twitter or whatever. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing that might be the case, but I will get that bat sent out to you tomorrow. Hi, Kurt. Welcome. So we just finished the pull. This is a Billy Williams bat going out to Yakub. And I need to save that list before I forget. There we go. Anyway. So congrats again. As I said, Ben from Midwest Box Breaks is right in the middle of doing some football breaks, and then he's going to jump back into baseball. He's got a ton of 2020 tops. I have none of that right now. I'm lining up some other stuff. I do have some breaks still open on the website. I have 1993 Upper Deck Series 2. So we'll be doing some Derek Jeter hunting in that. I do have 1995 Finest. A couple more boxes of that. There's a 1-box break up really cheap. Pick your team with some teams available still. 1989 Upper Deck. Pull it up front here. 1989 Upper Deck high number. So we can do some Ken Griffey Jr. hunting in that. As soon as that fills, all those are on the site right now. And then I almost forgot this guy right here. So if you like the material, this has game used material and everything in it, but the box is so huge because there's a hat. There's an autographed hat in this box. This one's a random team, and there are spots available in that as well. And make sure to check out, see if I can get you to see it on here. Both of these guys, Rippin' Gypsy and Midwest Box Breaks. That's horrible. I really need to spend 10 minutes and get the logos up on the screen, but I've been having computer issues, so I'll get back around to it. RippinGypsy.com, MidwestBoxBreaks.com, and make sure and get into some breaks with them as well. Rippin' Gypsy has Star Wars materials, jerseys, bats, just everything. More like there's, I think, 4 more boxes of these you guys are doing tonight, right? And then I don't know if those are full or not. And Ben does a ton of football, basketball, and baseball. So check all that out and go to card-warehouse.com and get into more breaks. And we'll do some more hopefully this week if they fill. Thanks, everyone, and I'll catch you later.